Welcome to Afternoon Express South Africa. My name is Jeannie D, and welcome to a fantastic Friday show. It certainly is going to be very, very special. But before we begin, Afternoon Express would like to extend our heartfelt condolences to the family of radio veteran host Xolani Gwala, a true force in the South African radio space. May his soul rest in peace. What absolutely sad news. I suppose it puts everything into perspective to live and appreciate each day. Now, talent is one of the most important cornerstones of every single society around the world. Creative artists, musicians, and entertainers have a really special role in sustaining the joys of human life. In studio today, we meet Liesl Bygate, who is the Bliss Brands Marketing Director, and Gemma Marinas, who is the Principal and Director of Stageworks. Now, these two ladies chat to us about the phenomenal collaboration that they've undertaken with the Mac Shine On project to foster aspiring artists in the musical space. I love this campaign and I cannot wait to find out more about it. Then, of course, we're also joined by Zina Rose Msimang, who is an up-and-coming presenter and a member of the Stageworks family. She lets us in on exactly how hard and how much hard work has been the determining factor in her journey. Then singer and songwriter John Senoli joins us in studio to talk about his sheer love for music. He also sheds light on the various challenges faced by young South African artists. Plus, we get a very special performance by Mac Shine On winner Sinethemba Vika, and that's going to be incredible. Now, everybody must be so radically excited for this weekend. Tomorrow is the day. So we are about to cross over to the SABC studios in Johannesburg. Joining us is the Director of Corporate Affairs for Heineken South Africa, Millicent Marocha. Welcome, Millicent. How are you? We're going to be chatting about the exciting Rugby World Cup final and how you don't even need to know the rules to enjoy this exciting final game. I don't know the rules of rugby. I just know the rules of couch rugby. Millicent, how are you?
I'm fine, Jenny, and how are you?
Wonderful. I am so excited. I think South Africa is definitely all feeling super united and super anxious and cannot wait for tomorrow. What is Heineken's involvement in Rugby World Cup 2019?
Jenny, we as Heineken have been involved with rugby for decades, and so 2019 is a continuation of a long-standing partnership with International Rugby, and we are also very much excited to be in partnership with the SABC to then bring the final match to millions and millions of South Africans in the comfort of their homes. And so for us, just being part of this campaign with the SABC is a continuation of that relationship.
Incredible. Why has Heineken partnered with SABC to bring the Rugby World Cup final broadcast to South Africa? I mean, we love the idea.
We heeded the call from South Africans, and as Heineken, we wanted to gift the nation with this great opportunity for them to catch the final match, and of course today the playoffs in the comfort of their homes through SABC radio and also TV.
Well, we absolutely appreciate that gift. Thank you so much. It's going to be such an experience watching it tomorrow, of course, on SABC2. What do you hope the ability to watch the match will achieve for South Africa as a whole? Because you're now making it available to everyone in the country. What a fantastic idea.
We hope the ability to watch the game will bring friends together, will bring families together, but more than anything else, at a national level, it will just kind of bring a sense of pride among South Africans and also foster social cohesion. So we really hope to see a united South Africa tomorrow, watching the game and enjoying the magic of the World Cup.
So Heineken is obviously a fantastic brand, it's a fantastic drink, but most of all, their campaign is absolutely amazing. So what is the meaning behind Heineken's campaign, the "You don't need to know the rules to enjoy the Rugby World Cup"?
The campaign for this World Cup was really about bringing fans of the rugby game, but also people who are not fans of the game, just to enjoy the magic and experience the World Cup. So it's all about, you don't have to know the rules of the game to enjoy the Rugby World Cup. So like you, I don't know the rules of the game, but I certainly have been enjoying this tournament, and I look forward to the epic match tomorrow.
Yeah, but you know what the best part is? Even if you don't know the rules, you still get so emotionally involved. You get into that game so quickly, and then you learn the rules as it goes along. I'm sure everybody is going to be completely emotionally invested tomorrow. Now, what else does Heineken have planned for the final?
Well, for the final tomorrow, we have a viewing, a public viewing event, which sadly, I must say, it is oversubscribed, but it's going to be an epic event. And we have created a stadium set up for people to come and watch the final match at Inanda Polo Club. And we hope through that experience, you know, over and above just watching the game, just experience of being at the event magnifies the magnitude of what the event is about. So it's a viewing, which is going to also include some of South Africa's leading artists that will be performing at the event. But for those that would not have the opportunity to go to the public viewing event, we still have a pop-up store at Rosebank at the Zone, where you could stand a chance to win exciting branded merchandise and also a limited edition personalized Heineken bottle. So there is a lot of offerings that people can still be part of while we are closing off this beautiful game.
That is absolutely brilliant, and I think this game is certainly going to unite our nation, just as it is the last time we won the Rugby World Cup. Thank you so much for chatting to me, and thank you so much for Heineken bringing us the Rugby World Cup 2019. How exciting! I cannot actually wait. After the break, we sit down with Liesl Bygate and Gemma Marina. Stow us out. Welcome back to Afternoon Express. I hope that you are having a fantastic pre-World Cup Friday so far. Now, Mac believes in giving young, aspiring artists the opportunity to let their inner light shine. And that's exactly what they've done with the Mac Shine On project. Now, in this series, Mac held a competition to find the next big voice of South Africa, where you had to send your own rendition of the famous song, This Little Light of Mine. I'm gonna let it shine. I really can't sing, and I actually should. So basically, the winner stood the chance to create a music video with Mac and receive a year's bursary to Stageworks School of Performing Arts. Let's take a look at the Mac Shine On journey and how they found their young star.
Mac is inviting you to enter their This Little Light of Mine competition. And all you got to do is record your own rendition of This Little Light of Mine.
Mac is a brand with really humble beginnings, and through this project we really hope to inspire ordinary people to realize their own potential and become their best selves. We really hope that we can encourage everybody out there that has a dream, that they can work hard and achieve their dreams.
Working with Mac on this Shine On project has been absolutely incredible. This whole project really encompasses everything that Stageworks is about. Being able to give someone else that's not within our establishment an opportunity to have that experience is absolutely amazing.
We were really blown away by the quality of the voices, the excitement and the enthusiasm in the youngsters that sent in their videos. It was very humbling and very exciting for us.
So the winner of this competition is Sinatemba.
Hi, I'm Sinatemba Vika. I'm the winner of the Mac Shine On competition.
So the training and the coaching for the recording process was really quite exciting. He came through, and by that point we had already had all of the BVs and everything set for the actual piece. And what that does is when a vocalist hears that for the first time, it lifts everything to the next level.
I've been singing and I've been breaking a lot of rules because you just perform live, and people, when you're performing live, they don't care about those things. But when you come to studio, when you're going to mix the song, master the songs and all that, you need to be on the same page with the people who are doing that, and they need to tell you, no, don't do that. I'm trying to be soft here, trying to be hard there.
It was amazing to hear that he's hardly got any experience. He's such an amazing raw talent.
It's so exciting to be finally recording the music video for This Little Light of Mine. There's been a great deal of preparation leading up to this point, and being here in this beautiful location at the top of North Cliff Hill is super exciting.
Being part of this music video was great. It's what I came here for, to Joburg, to do this music thing. So to finally see it happen, to finally see it come to fruition, it's everything, bro.
We would love to offer you a scholarship to study at Stageworks.
I never thought that there were people who would go all out for someone else. That's what the Mac project is about, them shining their light on other people so that other people can shine their own lights. And it was all done for free for me, and it's humbling.
Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Wow. I feel so much better about my day after watching that. What a brilliant idea. Welcome, ladies. Of course, we've got Liesl from Mac and Gemma, of course, from Stageworks.
Hi.
So how did you come up with the concept? Why did Mac feel that the Shine On campaign was the way to go?
Well, we loved this idea because it was such a great way to bring our brand proposition to life.
Yeah.
We've been using the slogan Shine On for a number of years now, and really the meaning behind that is about celebrating the fact that everybody has a gift to offer the world and can make a positive contribution to their families, to their societies, their communities. And, this is an opportunity for us to shine a spotlight on and celebrate people that are doing just that.
And you did so successfully. Tell me a little bit about the song and how you went about using This Little Light of Mine.
Oh, that song's so special to us. We've been using that as our theme song, if you like, for a number of years now.
Yeah.
And we chose it because it so perfectly embodies the spirit of what we want the brand to stand for. The fact that people should develop the confidence to let their light shine, and in that way, you know, enable others to do the same. And so this competition was a great way to keep the song alive and to find a fresh new take on it.
Yeah.
As you know, it's a very old song, but it's timeless.
It doesn't age.
Exactly. Yeah.
You know, on this show, we love to have, you know, the type of conversations to build confidence and to build that inner light within people, because it is so important. And, you know, validating people is so necessary. So this is such an amazing campaign. Now, over to you. I went to an art school, so I know the value of it. It was the most tremendous years of my life. Tell us a little bit about Stageworks, what it is and who goes there.
Yeah, so Stageworks, as you can probably hear, I'm originally from the UK. I came over 14 years ago with a show. I've always loved teaching, and I think through the years of performing, I've seen what a major impact the arts has had, not just on my life, but on me as a person, and what it gives you as a person in communication and development and all of those wonderful things. So I set up Stageworks really for that. One, to help young people find their direction in the arts, but also for those that go through the process that maybe realise performing isn't for them, how they can use what they've learned through the arts to forward themselves in whatever career they go into. So that's really what it's all about.
So is it an extracurricular school or a school?
So it's both, actually.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah, so we've got kids from the age of 7 all the way through right up until 25. Some come part-time, so it's extramural, and some are actually full-time. So we have...
And then you've got full academics as well, or is your academic subjects arts?
So the academic subjects are the arts. We have a lot of children that are homeschooled, that have decided quite early on that this is for them. I mean, obviously, I think with creative children, more often than not, they find the school environment quite stifling and they feel like they don't fit. And then for them, this is an option for them to explore what they love and be able to do that on a daily basis. So we have that, and then we have also our tertiary education course, which is the full-time course for them wanting to study a career.
So what would the subjects look like?
So it's really varied. The one thing that I think is vitally important for anybody that's looking at going into the arts is to be as multi-skilled as possible.
Absolutely.
It's not just a case now of being able to sing, dance and act. If you can sing, dance and act and play a musical instrument and learn photography and
know
learn
how to invoice for your work.
And know how to invoice, how to manage your money, how to communicate, how to answer emails. It's because you're a freelancer, you have to be able to have as many strings to that bow as possible. So our classes are vast. We do all forms of dance: tap, modern, ballet, hip-hop, contemporary, creative dance.
I want to go back to
acting.
the school.
But a big angle that we try to put on it is for the young people to understand that if they are in this, it's for the long run and it's not just for the fame and glory. Because ultimately, these wonderful moments like this, sitting on the couch with you right now, come once every so often. You know, the rest of it is hard slog and hard work, and they've got to be passionate and dedicated to want to do it.
But I'm sitting here because I went to an art school where I did drama. I didn't do academic subjects, I did art subjects. But now, you put out the call to entry, and what was the response like?
Oh, we got a wonderful response.
Really?
The campaign really grew organically, so we started the campaign by really shining a spotlight on some of the wonderful talents that have come through Gemma's school at Stageworks. You know, as an opportunity to showcase their talent, but also to provide inspiration to other people that may be watching that might be in the same boat. And then we thought, well, wouldn't it be wonderful if we could use an opportunity to find a hidden talent out there and, you know, give us an opportunity to really change someone's life.
So how did you go about choosing your winner? What was the breakdown like? What was the criteria?
So I think because it was a mixture of recording the song and also filming a music video, it was obviously looking for a voice, someone that had something very special. From my part, I'm always looking for someone that's got something slightly different as well, and that little bit of spark to them. And I love raw performers, people that have really never trained before, because then they have that inner soul when they sing. And the winner, that's
what he has. He's got that. But also personality. Because it was the filming of the music video as well, it was someone that could actually emote what they were trying to say to
That's
an
the one you
audience.
can't. That's one thing you can't
teach. Yeah, absolutely. So that was the process, and I was actually completely blown away with the amount of amazing entries that we had, and it was really, really hard to pick. But I think when we all sat around that table and looked at the videos, it was actually unanimous.
Yeah,
with,
he's
the winner.
got a magical quality.
Incredible.
that
Tell
we
us a
just
little bit
felt.
about your winner. What stood out for you with him?
Well, he interpreted the song in a really different way. So he added his own take to it, if you like, and you could just tell when he was singing the song that he was feeling the emotion that was attached to the lyrics, and it really came through in his video, and you know, we were captivated.
Yeah,
we
that
thought,
really
wow.
You can always tell by like the first 2 lines that someone sings whether they really immerse you in the song and take you in by their voice tone, and that's exactly what he had. The minute I heard those first 2 lines of what he was singing, I was captured, yeah.
And now tell me a little bit about the music video. I saw that you shot it on Northcliffe Hill. Now tell me about the concept and what it was like filming.
Yeah, so the concept came from, we really wanted to show a whole bunch of kids letting their light shine.
Yeah.
But the other thing was as well is taking it from, which was in the day an old Christian song, and taking it to a really young, youthful song. So we took them all up to Northcliffe Hill. It was a long day. We were fighting the sunset to make sure to try and get everything filmed in one day. And Sinatemba was absolutely incredible. Bearing in mind he'd never been in front of camera before. He'd never done anything like this before. And that was the other thing. Every single note that we gave him on that set, he took and just went with it and rolled with it. And the kids had an absolute ball. So leading up to that, we had them in studio rehearsing all of the harmonies and learning harmony work for it. Yeah, so it was really special, really special.
Oh, I can't wait to watch the music video a little bit later. Thank you so much for being here. It really, really is a very special competition. Thank you for letting everybody's light shine today. So amazing. And what a great way to give young, aspiring artists the opportunity to let their talent shine. We get to meet Sinatemba a little later, where he will be giving us a performance of This Little Light of Mine, so stay tuned. But first, we meet another young, aspiring performer who dreams of making it as a TV presenter.
Mac works really hard on tough stains, so you don't have to worry.
Oh, Steve, didn't you say love always leaves a mark?
But it does. And yet, let the real you shine through.
So there's a lot of truth to the idea that the harder I work, the luckier I get. And by the time we first see a new talent on screen, chances are they've been practicing their craft for years. Now, the Mac Shine On project made it their mission to highlight young aspiring performers in South Africa. Zina Rose Msimang is a young aspiring presenter and also a member of the Stageworks family. We meet this young, bubbly presenter to see how she is letting her inner light shine.
When it comes to letting your inner light shine, you've just got to get out there and show it to the world. And Mac believes in giving young talent the chance to shine.
And this young presenter knows exactly how to make her light shine. My presenting career started when I was 16, when I did a presenting course at Stageworks Performing Arts School. And from there, my passion just grew for it because I was seeing your Katlehos and Bonangs do their work, and I really, really enjoyed seeing them, so I wanted to make it my own profession. I auditioned for the Born to Perform platform, and the producers were so happy with the work that I'd done because I put a lot of my energy into the audition. So I got in there and they decided to make me the face of the show, and so that's when my work started. I would put in all my hours, make sure that I knew my stuff, and did also behind the scenes work where I would research a lot on presenting, a lot on actors and things like that. So that's how I was discovered. Being a presenter may be a life filled with lights, cameras, glitz and glam, but getting to the top is no easy feat and requires years of dedication and perseverance. But with the right mentors and dedication to succeed, it will soon be your time to shine. How I stay dedicated and disciplined is by practice, perfect and perform. My dream as a presenter would be to be able to work for Expresso and host the Oscars, as well as being able to rub shoulders with people like Katlego and Bonang and Minnie Dlaminis, and being able to work with them on set and see how they are like.
Oh, what a great piece. Welcome to the show.
Thank you so much for having me.
So great to have you here.
Yeah, I'm excited.
And well done on all the work that you've done.
Thank you
leading
so
up to
much.
this moment.
Thank you.
Do you remember the moment when you first fell in love with presenting and you knew this is going to be my job?
I actually didn't. Because what happened was, obviously, going to Stageworks, I had this little presenter course that we did, and then after that, it was just mostly performing that I did, singing and acting and dancing. And then last year was when I decided, you know what, I want to do something different. I want to challenge myself. And I'd watched you guys all of my life, so I thought, you know what, I really want to try and do this. And I used my personality, I used what I'd learned from drama school, and I thought, okay, cool, well, let's put the work together, and here we are.
So tell me a little bit about the work that you've already done.
Okay, so I've been involved in a lot of, obviously, musically and things like that. So I released my third single this year called Ever Been, which is doing really well on radio, which is amazing. I also shot a sitcom earlier this year as well. And then I was able to MC the Rand Easter show that happened in Johannesburg, which was really cool. So I've been busy, which has been a lot of fun, so yeah.
So, I mean, you're really a triple threat. You can sing, you can dance, you can act, actually a quadruple threat, because you present as well. Where does your passion lie? Or do you think that as your career goes on, you're just going to float between all of them and do everything?
To be honest with you, I've found a love in presenting mostly now. I think because for a long time I was very insecure about my personality, and to be able to just be who you are.
Girl,
and
why
just,
were you insecure about your personality?
I don't know.
What was it?
I think because I'm such a loud and bubbly person, and sometimes people can be frightened by something like that, and so you try and be timid. But I just enjoy who I am, and having this platform like Born to Perform to be able to shine, I've honestly just enjoyed being on stage and just enjoying myself.
Not to sound like too on brand, but don't let anyone ever dull your shine.
Girl.
You know, that big presence is so beautiful, and that is what makes you beautiful. Don't let anybody dim that or take that away from you.
I really appreciate that.
Do what you were born to do. So tell me a little bit about your journey with Stageworks as well. What did you do? You went there for a presenting course?
So I started there when I was 16 years old, and because I decided to do performing as a full-time vocational subject and everything. So I then went on to studying, and I finished my LTCL in musical theatre and performing arts.
Wow.
So we were taught, like Gemma said, to be able to sing, dance and act, and then obviously now adding to presenting. Presenting was one of the courses that we had at that time. So I did that, and you grow to love these things because you learn so much more and you become so much better at it. The more you study, the more you practice, the more you apply yourself. So I just found myself enjoying literally everything that was handed to me.
So what are your goals? Where do you want to go? Where do you see yourself in the next, the nearby future presenting?
So when I walked in here today, I was just like, this feels like home. So I really hope to be in
It feels like home to us because we never leave here.
I really hope that one day I get to be either on Afternoon Express or Expresso. And I guess having maybe my own show or something like that, because I have my own radio show at the moment in Joburg as well on Radio Today. So just keep on keeping on, I guess.
Well, I'm totally in love with you, and I really, really wish you the best for your future. I think you've got a fantastic, fantastic future ahead of you. Keep on being you. Keep on shining. So we will be giving Zena a chance to present right here on Afternoon Express a little bit later. So stick around to see how this young dynamo fares. And after the break, we meet another one of Mac's young aspiring performers, singer and songwriter John Sinoli. Don't go anywhere.
Mac works really hard on tough stains, so you don't have to worry.
Oh, Steve, didn't you say love always leaves a mark?
But it does. And here, let the real you shine through.
Welcome back to Afternoon Express. Now, Mac believes that every person has an inner light worth shining for the world. And through the Mac Shine On series, we have seen a number of young talents setting out on their journey, whose life story acts as an inspiration to all those around them. Now, one such is John Sinoli.
So in 2015, a friend of mine gave me a call, and she called me about an audition that was happening for the Born to Perform platform. I remember feeling so nervous and excited at the same time because I either really had to make this work or I was going to go home and herd cattle.
He really did come from a background of very little. He had had almost no training whatsoever. He was just this raw entity that walked into the audition for us and had this incredible voice that we knew that we wanted to do something with.
Right when I thought things couldn't get better, Gemma Marinas, who's also the director of Born to Perform, then offered me a 100% scholarship to Stageworks Performing Arts School. And that's when I went, hang on, maybe things could actually work out this time. Some of the highlights that came during my time at Stageworks were some awesome productions that I was able to be a part of. Some of them being Gone Too Soon, and then being a part of Colette's 25th anniversary party, where I got the opportunity to perform with Meg Ayesa, Connell Cruz, and Kurt Herman. One of the first songs that I'm going to be releasing is a song called I'm Just a Boy, which is a song that really just explains my journey coming from Lesotho and moving here to Johannesburg to pursue my dreams.
I'm just a boy with a dream in my heart, just making my way to the start. I've got a smile and a song that I can sing. I've got a feeling that this could change everything.
Oh, just a boy, but the voice of an angel. Welcome to the show.
Thank you so much.
What a beautiful voice you have.
Thank you.
Oh, I'm just so glad it's been discovered. So your journey kind of started because you got a scholarship.
Yeah.
With Stageworks in 2016. How did you get that scholarship, and what's that journey been like? How did it change your life?
So I moved to Johannesburg in 2015.
Yeah.
I'd come from KZN. I was doing high school there.
Yeah.
And I came to Johannesburg with actually no plan. So I spent the whole of 2015 just trying to figure out what it is that I wanted to do.
Yeah.
And towards the end of the year, my mom called me and she said, I'm tired of paying for you being in Johannesburg. You don't know what you want to do. So come home.
For Mom.
And I couldn't think of going back home. You know, I'd been in Johannesburg for a few months and I was like, I want to live here.
Yeah.
Even though I didn't know what I wanted to do. So she was like, come home. And then a friend of mine called me after she called me and she was like, do you still sing? And I was like, yeah, every now and then. And then she was like, you should audition for this Born to Perform show. And I auditioned for that. And I remember singing a John Legend song. I was crusty and I sent through this video. And they sent me an email saying that you've got an official audition. I went through for the audition and I got into the show. But after they'd said that I was in the show, after that, they were like, we also want to give you a 100% scholarship to the school. So that's when I was like,
cool.
Oh. Yes, that's where it began, yeah.
So you sing and write and produce all of your own original music. What's that been like, trying to break into the industry?
I think for me it's actually been pretty cool because I haven't allowed myself to be under pressure, because I think a lot of the time we look at other artists and we sort of measure ourselves based on what they're doing.
Yeah.
And that's something that I used to do before, but not with music, with rugby, when I was still playing rugby. And I realized that it hinders you from being able to make clear decisions on what is best for you.
It breaks your focus.
Yeah.
The focus becomes that instead of the actual work.
And so I really needed to I constantly remind myself that calm down, calm down, calm down. Like, your time will come, your time will come. Like, I always thought of, for instance, if I had released a first single and it was like every other pop song that's played, it wouldn't have been very unique. And I thought...
And it needs to be unique because your voice is so unique. So what are your goals? What's going to happen? What does your near future look like?
Music. I do a lot of writing and dancing as well. And so I think that's something that I really want to explore and take to to a completely new level. I look at people like Casper, I look at people like Michael Jackson, Chris Brown, and I aspire to be like that. So those are the kind of things that I'll be working towards, hopefully, becoming. So yeah, it's exciting.
Listen, I believe in you. You are so talented, and I think you've got an incredible future ahead of you. Thank you for being here today.
Thank you. Thank you
I
so
wish
much.
you all of the luck, and we'll be interviewing again when you're on your international tour. Okay?
Yes. Thank you. Thank
So
you.
incredible. Now, a true young talent with a very, very bright future indeed. Coming up next, we finally get to meet the Mac Shine On winner and get a chance to hear him perform This Little Light of Mine.
Mac works really hard on tough stains, so you don't have to worry.
Oh, Steve, didn't you say love always leaves a mark?
But it does.
And yeah, let the real you shine through.
One, two, three. See, I'm just a boy with a dream in my heart, and I'm just making my way to the start. No. See, I've got a smile and a song that I can sing. I've got a feeling that this, man, it could change everything. Oh. So I will sing for you. Won't you let me share this truth? I will do anything, and I will give everything to sing the songs for those who can't go on.
Welcome back to Afternoon Express. So it's Friday, and I hope you're ready for the weekend, and I hope you're ready for the Springboks. And I mean, you used to be a rugby player, so tomorrow you're going to be having the best day ever, no?
Yes.
We're going to win.
Yes, please.
Okay, so speaking about winning, I feel like it's only fair if you get to do the link to the performance.
Okay.
Okay, you ready?
Okay.
So that's your camera.
Cool.
Over there.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Cool. Take it away, huh?
When it is your time to shine, all you have to do is stand up and do the thing. And no one else can do the thing like this boy right here. Johnson Early, take it away.
I'm just a boy with a dream in my heart. I'm just making my way to the start. See, I've got a smile and a song that I can sing. I've got a feeling that this, it could change everything. I will sing for you. Won't you let me share this truth? I will do anything, and I will give everything to sing the songs for those who can't go on. No. Oh, yeah. If you ever feel the fire within, then I'm telling you, my friend, we're both winning. burning bright, and your dreams, they are in sight. It's then when you realize you are the future. And when you find what's true, you want it for others too. And you could be that thing that they believe in. So let us sing this tune. Oh, let us share this tune. We would do anything, and we would do everything to sing the songs for those who can carry on. And when they believe in it, and when they feel it, they will sing the songs for those who can go on.
Really hard on tough stains, so you don't have to worry.
Oh, Steve, didn't you say love always leaves a mark?
But it does. And yeah, let the real you shine through.
Wow, that was absolutely brilliant. What a great performance. Now, the Max Shine On project reached out to all young, aspiring performing artists to enter the Max Shine On competition, where contestants were encouraged to send their take on the gospel classic, This Little Light of Mine, for a chance of being involved in the recording of the new Max Shine music video. And of course, with hundreds of entries flooding in, Mac found their winner, Sinatemba Vika.
I was born a singer. I'm born in a family whereby everyone can sing. I used to sing with my sister in a church choir. I've always had a passion for singing, but in high school, that passion kind of faded away. The reason why I tried out this competition is because I was looking for anything, to be honest. I tried out studios, people, they would ask me, do you have a song? Do you have money? We want to record you. Do you have 1,000 rands? And I was like, I don't have that money, but I have a voice. The competitions were my last option, to be honest.
Tell you the stories, told me not to cry when you are gone. The feelings overwhelming is much too strong.
Sinatemba was the perfect fit for the making of this song, mainly because of his voice tone. His voice tone was so versatile for somebody that has never been into this environment before and never worked in a recording studio. It's amazing how quickly he became at ease with it, and that's an amazing sign.
We would love to offer you a scholarship to study at Stageworks for 1 year. This bursary is just a small step towards helping somebody achieve their dreams.
Wow, congratulations.
Thank
That
you.
is so, so beautiful.
Thank
so,
you.
how did you find out about this competition?
I saw it on YouTube, on the Espresso videos. I was paging through YouTube, and then I saw this competition there, and I saw that it was linked at Stageworks, so I went watching the videos at Stageworks, and I was like, oh, okay, it's about the little light. Maybe it's something that I can do. I know the song.
Yeah.
Then I thought, okay, this is a competition. I don't like competitions. I lost competitions before, so I thought, I don't really want to enter this competition right now. But I said, okay, since it's a simple song, let me just have fun with it and just throw in the video.
Yeah.
So I said, okay, I'm not going like to sing the ordinary song.
Yeah.
Let me just write the song from scratch about me and how I relate to the song. So you hear me talking about there's a light in the sky, and then there's a light in the ocean, referring to the lighthouse. And I thought, okay, if these things are shining, maybe it's time that I shine too. Maybe I don't have that much light, but there is a light in me.
Oh man, you've got so much light in you. Let's have a look at your entry video and see exactly what that magic was all about.
I'm gonna let it shine. Listen, this little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light
that is just so beautiful. I'm so
Thank you.
sad that you said
Thank
that you didn't think that you had a lot of light in you, because you've got so much. To be able to sing like that with your soul and so much passion means that you've got literally all the light in you.
Thank you.
Wow. So tell me a little bit about your musical journey. Where were you before you entered the competition? Like, what was your life like?
All right, so I come from Eastern Cape, from the Eastern Cape, so I was studying in 2017.
Yeah.
So I dropped out of school.
Yeah.
And my dad asked, okay, then you have dropped out of school, what are you going to do?
Yeah.
And I'm in East London thinking, okay, what's the next step? So I'm like, okay, just do something that you've never done. So I moved to Joburg, we waste money, and I end up staying in a shack, in a shack. And when it was raining, the drops would drip in and all that. I kind of forget about the music thing, so I was searching for a job and all that. Then,
and now you've got this scholarship.
Exactly.
So are you at Stageworks already?
Not ready.
So the scholarship
Not
starts
already.
next year?
Yes, yes.
And so what are you hoping that it's going to do for your life?
I'm hoping that they're going to turn me into a rock star.
Honey, you're already the rock star.
Thank you, thank you.
So that is absolutely incredible. Congratulations.
Thank you a
You are
lot.
definitely deserving of this amazing prize.
Thank you,
Did you enjoy the music video? You definitely have rock stardom in your
I
blood?
did enjoy the music video. It was an experience for me. It was a new experience
Yeah.
for me. The takes and everything, I did enjoy it. But there was a lot of learning into it.
Yeah. Just absorb all of it. As
Exactly.
you go along, learn all of it and enjoy it. Enjoy the ride.
Thank
Oh, I'm so excited for your future,
Thank
my
you.
darling.
Thank
now,
you.
when you take a leap of faith, you believe in your dreams, anything is possible. And with Sinatemba's dedication and belief in himself, he's been fortunate enough, I think, to rise to the top and make his voice heard. Oh, join us for a magical performance by Sinatemba Vika. Plus, we wrap up with a jam-packed show right back on the couch after the break.
Mac works really hard on tough stains, so you don't have to worry.
Oh, Steve, didn't you say love always leaves a mark?
But it does. And yeah, let the real you shine through.
Light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine.
Welcome back to Afternoon Express. It is just full of talent in the loft today, and it is literally, I mean, everyone is literally gleaming from ear to ear. It is so inspiring and so incredible in here. But now it's time for a performance, and of course, we're going to get our lovely future presenter to do the opening link for you. It's all yours.
Thank you. It's okay. Sometimes when you wake up in the morning, this is the one song that you need to hear. So, Sinetemba, let our light shine.
This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. So let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. So everywhere I go, I'm gonna let it shine. Oh, oh, everywhere I go, I'm gonna let it shine. Everywhere I go, so let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine, let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. So let it shine, let it shine, let it shine.
It's time for us to let our light shine bright. We gotta see further than we see right. Time in and you will be scared, you gotta be alright. Clear beat, vision of the crowd. And I know that all of it is made from love. And you know, the spirit that comes from above. And if you ever feel bad inside, just know we gonna let our light shine bright. Yo!
This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine.
I'm blown away, I'm blown away. How brilliant. Wow, how do you ladies feel that you've literally discovered such incredible diamonds?
It's so humbling, and we're just so fortunate to have found him and to be able to give him an opportunity to hone his talents and to potentially make a career for himself. Is just such a privilege.
Why do you think it's so important to be able to do things like this, especially for Mac?
Well, you know, we live in a country that tends to have a lot of bad news.
Yeah.
And so I think that needs to be balanced with some really positive stories that can inspire people to keep going. If you have a dream, you know, remain hopeful, keep motivated, because if you have hope and someone to believe in you, you can move mountains.
I mean, this is so, so inspiring. This is so beautiful.
Yeah.
Thank you for believing in all of these amazing kids. Now, you've got your work cut out for you.
I'm actually so excited for next year. I mean, for him to come and do this and what he's done today has been absolutely exceptional as well. So I cannot wait to start him on this journey.
And I mean, you've got three incredible stars with you. So, I mean, what happens happens from Stageworks, where do they go from there? What do their futures look like, in your opinion?
Well, for all three of them, I think they've got amazingly bright futures. And talking about these two have been with me a very long while. We've been on a very long journey together, you know. And the one thing that both of them have is determination and truth and honesty. They continually work towards what they love, and they bring that passion to the equation. And when they fall on the floor, they get back up and they keep going. And really, for this industry, that is what it's all about. It's just being able to keep going and following that passion for what you love.
And I mean, I'm in the entertainment industry. I have been my entire life, and obviously I'm so completely in love with it. But also, I cannot stress enough the importance of education. Education, education, and education. And that's exactly what you've provided as well. Let's have a look at this amazing clip about the bursary.
We would love to offer you a scholarship to study at Stageworks for 1 year. It was hard to keep that a surprise.
No, the gift of education is literally the best gift you can ever receive in your entire life. Hey?
That's true.
Amazing.
Yeah.
So what are you hoping next year will bring for you?
I'm hoping that I'm going to be able to absorb everything that they've ever known, like to absorb like everything from the little boy that is just getting in there and to the eldest person who's around, and create the best version of me. That's what I'm hoping for.
I cannot wait to see the three of you just shining, shining, shining in your lives, and I believe in all three of you. Thank you so much for the work that you ladies have done. It's outstanding. You've blown my mind. I'm so proud. You guys are incredible. Oh, how amazing. I hope you enjoyed today's show as much as I did. Now, there's a risk and reward calculation in every career you train for. And through the rewards of fame and showbiz can be great, there are so few guarantees. Every young talent has to make his calculation as to whether they should follow their creative path or go for the safer career options. Thank you so much for joining us. We'll be back again on Monday. Let's hope the Springboks win tomorrow.
Made with love by Clover.
Another feel-good production.